That's a bit loud. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dulwich Lane for Dulwich Town take on St David's United here in the Division 2 South Game Week 4 of Season 10 in the Bloxville Conference. I wasn't here for Game Week 3, so some might say I've missed a bit, but yeah. I mean, I actually don't know the Game Week 3 results. I actually never checked. So I'm surprised St David's have risen at 3. We've got Zorro and then we've got Danny Rojas in the server. I'm really confused. Yeah. So she look. Results. So that's Game Week 2 though. I mean, let's just look at the big Surage's sheets. So, Division 2 South. St David's and Dulwich are both in 9th and 10th. Either team are yet to win a game. If this game ends in a draw, that will be the funniest shit ever. I'd actually love to see that happen. Like, both of these teams look so shit, no offense. We're waiting for kickoff at the minute, so have a bit of a music break. Don't need this music. Only my music. You just wanna show me in your mind. Ah, wait, I'll actually play my playlist. So that message is cut off, and I don't know what you've said. This is Domislav Jest. I don't know what else you've put. Ah, Sigmund. Thank you, Ta. Even is a meaning. So, your ref today is Addy. He has to. He's telling probably Acid to go on the wing, to play wing. So the squads for both teams, probably the more favoured, will go into Dulwich Town first. We have Chaza, Danny Rojas, After Yuki, Wojtuszek, and SD Zogu 10. For St. David's, you have I'm Not Zendaya, okay, King Chicken 1978-1, otherwise known as Eggy Invicticus, Sir Trial, and Johnny Boy 20. I think probably the people to be looking out for in this match is definitely Johnny Boy from St. David's and After Yuki from Dulwich. We were not all underrated, I don't know what that guy's talking about. In BFC, I was, but that's not the point. Back in like season 3 though, so. And I never played. I'm 15 now. Jesus Christ. Just because there's a phone next to them doesn't mean they play on phone. They probably just play on iPad. I joined BFC when I was 12, now I'm 15. Oof. Oof. Anyway. Alright. Tunnels time. We've got Dulwich versus St. David's. Hopefully a half decent game ahead. Surprisingly no forfeit, which has happened at least once in every single game week we've streamed so far. So yeah. So like I said, for Dulwich Town you have Esti Zogu, Wojtuszek, Chaza, After Yuki, and Danny Rojas, otherwise known as Footballer's Life. For St. David's you have Johnny Boy, Sir Trial, I Am Not Zendaya, and King Chicken 1978-1, otherwise known as Eggy Invicticus. Yep, I totally agree with. Yeah, I agree with that, Addy. A non-comp game. Two teams that are sitting square on relegation, battle it out. Literally, battle of the shits, as Gio said earlier. Either team needs to win here. I mean, only having 3 points at the end of the season, I'm going to get you to stay up. So, I mean, Bromley might get relegated. They're still yet to win a game. They're playing today. We'll be streaming that as well on 4D Sports. So, be careful to watch that out as well. I don't know if C Media will be streaming the other Division 1 game. If they won't be, then I will. So yeah, let's get this game underway then, ladies and gentlemen, shall we? Sub the SOV. Alright. Bromley Odysseus, have they not won a game yet? Anyway. Dulwich vs St. David's is now underway for the first time, ladies and gentlemen. There's a good game, like I said, on our hands. And let's hope that the game doesn't end in a draw, because then that would just be incredibly embarrassing. But Dulwich do have the one-man extra advantage here, as St. David's have come in a 4. It's a 5v4 today. Dulwich Town actually having to defend here, as St. David's on the break, bit of a backpedal from Zendaya. Chaza clears, he tries to clear it up, falls back out to that's Johnny Boy on the wing. Surprised that he's not actually lagging. That's the killer part. His competitor definitely is in SD Zogu. After Yuki puts it into the corner, cleared away by the Greek, falls over to Danny Rojas, gets it over the top of Zendaya. Eggy with good covering. Wojtuszek finds Chaza to Danny Rojas. SD Zogu over to Chaza. Back out to the Greek on the right wing. They're fighting with Johnny Boy, and the lag has definitely cost a bit of attack there for Dulwich's Footballer's Life. Brings it over to the left-hand side. Battling in the corner with his own teammate in Danny Rojas, as it falls over to Wojtuszek. Oh my. This is a brilliant game, guys. Okay, Yuki gets some good cover, gets it over to the midfield. Wojtuszek blocked by Sir Trial. Sir Trial's going to try and fight for the ball, loses the 50. Advancements here for Dulwich. Can there be any good crosses? No, it's cleared over just in front of it. I never thought I'd say this, but Division 2 North might be better than Division 2 South. That's something I never expected to say in a long time. Because it's usually Division 2 South being the more dominant one. But, oh, that was a close one. That good save by Zendaya on the goal line. There's SDU nearly went in there for the Moss after Yuki. Brings it forward, blocked by Zendaya. As St. David's going to try and hopefully get a counter-attack going. But Daniel Arras finds the ball here for Dulwich. Zogu trying to get the ball forward. Cleared it back up by the St. David's player, of the Spanish player. I forgot the username, but I'm pretty sure it was Sir Trial. Wojtuszek finds SD Zogu. It's now just no one's really controlling the ball here, but Daniel Arras might have a chance, but he just puts a very unnecessary eyeball straight to the last man of Eggy. Cleared over to the right corner. It's can there be any good cross? It's basically a backpedal, might be even an own goal, but somehow no. Quite shocked. Falls back out to Wojtuszek. Wojtuszek cleared up by Sir Trial, Johnny Boy. Sir Trial once again. Good 50 for St. David's there. Eggy finds, once again, Sir Trial. He passes it back for some reason. Danny Ross tried to get it to there first. Wojtuszek. Football is life. He's going to get the ball forward. I'm tired of calling him Danny Rojas. Anyway, oh, what a shot! How is... What? What goal? I'm actually bewildered by that. Oh, I've got a hiccup. What the hell? In all universes, how the hell is a goal like that possible? From in the derby of shitters. Holy, what a goal! I mean, bit of a mistake from Eggy for coming off his line, but nonetheless, what a moss! From long range, that was a great goal, which is something I didn't think I'd say in this game. But you know what? Dulwich might actually be good. After Yuki passes it to his other centre-back, as it falls over to Chazza now, trying to bring the ball forward. Zendaya clears it over as Eggy has been moved up to striker. Eggy told me there was going to be a full team for St. David's. It was very hard to believe, and my point was proven. Wojtuszek clears it up. SD Zogu tries his luck, but it goes straight at the defence of St. David's. Yuki. Zogu fighting for the ball. We've already seen his first goal. Can he put off some more brilliance from what I've just seen? Anyway, Yuki loses the 50, but Wojtuszek is there to get the ball back running for Dulwich. Can they restart the attackers? It is a good 51 by Chazza, as good covering from Zendaya brings the ball a bit more forward for St. David's, but it is practically useless as Dulwich are just back on it, trying to attack as Wojtuszek gets the ball forward. Chazza, oh! So we've gone from actual beautiful moss to that absolute shit. So anyway, SD Zogu in the corner finds Wojtuszek, and that was a good opportunity for someone to try and flick in, but nobody jumped. So we still have to stare at the ball being played with a bunch of, well, I don't want to be rude, but not great players. SD in the corner, opportunity, but it's cleared out. Chazza finds SD once again. Wojtuszek brings it over to the left-hand side, loses the 50. Chazza to Sir Trial, as don't know what that was from Eggy. Johnny Boy tries to bring it forward. Yuki there with good cover. The ex-Western Riverside centre-back. Cleared up by Wojtuszek. Over the top again. It's going to fall to SD Zogu on the right-hand side. Football is Life blocks the Um, Never mind. The words just gone out of my head. After Yuki clears, tries to clear it up. Good block by Eggy. St. David's might have an attack here. Crossed into the centre. Footballer's Life clears it away in the box. Close to warning there. Need to watch out for that, Dulwich. Chaza loses the ball again. Oh my. Wojtuszek nearly backpedals it into his own net. As Chaza wins the 50 with some 360 antics, but he immediately loses the ball because, I don't know, he's trying to be some Neymar prodigy, but it's clearly not working, so he should definitely give it a rest. Zendaya clears it up, Wojtuszek puts it back to Yuki. Yuki tries to play the ball forward, but Johnny Boy takes it well, and as it's good advancements, locking camera work. I mean, if I get a PC one day, then yeah, the Mars! 1-1 is the equaliser for St. David's. What the fuck? We've just had two Mosses. We've just had two actual good Mosses. Oh my god, St. David's have scored a goal, and I'm not even joking when I say this. The fact that the score is 1-1, this is both of these teams' first goals of the season. Both of these teams, this is the first goal in the season. SDU in the corner, tries to clear it up. Over to Football, his life good save by Johnny Boy, as it's going to fall back out into the corner. Wojtuszek. Oh, it's an open goal, and it's 2-1 to Dulwich. That was the goals I was expecting, not the two Mosses before. It's 2-1 to Dulwich. Dulwich is back in front. And Danny Rojas is locked in. Luckily, he didn't kick the ball at a dog, but we're back underway. Wojtuszek gets over to SDU. Backpedal from Zendaya, and Dulwich are once again catching St. David's. Quite just what's happened to them since their goal? They've just completely switched off. Dulwich get a quick goal to get it back as Yuki puts it into the centre. Chaza. Zogu, it's saved by, I believe that was Zendaya, as it's in for Danny Rojas. Chaza at the back post, and it's just an absolute poor shot from the ex-Porfadog player. Cleared over opportunity, but it's cleared out good. Clear at the line by Johnny Boy. Wojtuszek over the top. Football is live. Tries to chip Zendaya, but just no actual air was getting under that ball. As it could be 3, it's parried away by Zendaya. Zendaya is doing quite well in defence. That's the one person I'm currently crediting this game so far. And Zoga and Tribe with their two Mosses. Sir Try with a good block, cleared up once again. It's a lost 50 with good double pressing from Dulwich. Opportunity here for the London side. Falls back out to Wojtuszek over the top. Football is life. Can't get the 50 done. Over to the left-hand side. Falls back out over the top. Hang on a minute. The fuck is that? Anyway. After Yuki, Zogu, Chaza, and oh my. No shot was getting underway there. Falls back out to Wojtuszek. Good ball in. And it's nearly an own goal. Johnny Boy nearly puts it to the back of his own net. I lost my breath there. Would have been a very fun. We've just seen two Mosses in this game. I didn't even expect to see one. But it's half time here. Dulwich lead 2-1 to St. David's. Both of these clubs have scored their first goal of the season here. Unless Dulwich scored in the BFC Cup. Let me actually double check that. Hang on. St. David's didn't. I'm trying to find Dulwich on this list. Where the fuck's Dulwich? Dartfield, Taunton, Canterbury, Kingston, Dulwich. No, they didn't. They got Merseywell by Loch Ness. So these are the first goals of the season for Dulwich and St David's. Congratulations, guys. You are shit. Let's eat some Polish cookies. I can just see the emojis he's typing in. I can't actually see the emoji. I just see trophy. What the f... Buffering. So we're going to get this second half underway. No changes to either side, I don't believe. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, no. And we're back underway for the second half. As a bit of lag spike. What a touch. So, SDU, the most greatest, who scored one of the most greatest mosses I've ever seen, is off because of lagging. Nah, some guy doesn't know who Sancho is. He doesn't know who Master GMs is. Anyway, we're back underway with the drop ball. Dulwich weren't aware it's happening. St David's catching them a bit napping. They're panicking. Opportunity. Sir Troll can't get the shot away. Isaac, stop glazing yourself. Anyway. Johnny Boy brings over to the back line. In the corner. Can anyone put a cross? I mean, because I won't be surprised if Acid puts one in for St. David's as well. You said greatest moss, and it was some random moss against Broth. Anyway, football is life. Clears it up for Dulwich, but good clearance from Eggy there. Good clear from Zendaya there in the box. Dulwich attacking now, however, I was there, but that's not the point. Acid Killer in the corner. Can't get the shot away. Chazza wins the 50. And there could be a counter-attack for Dulwich to the already countered star of a counter for St. David's. It wasn't really a counter, but who cares? Johnny, football, passes it to Acid. Who isn't? They're a man down. Anyway. Acid Killer. Football is life, and it's 3! It rolls in for 3! Dulwich double their lead for the first time in this game and have a foothold for their first victory of their season. And for the first time, a player has scored a brace for Dulwich this season. Text yellow goal. Person turquoise crowd. What? Gio, what the fuck are you on about? Chaza, Yuki. I mean, Isaac. These two teams, these two teams have scored their first goals of their season in this game, so don't be surprised. Wojtuszek, football is life. Tries to get the shot away. She's looking for a hat trick, looking to score Dulwich's first hat trick of the season, and probably of his whole career. Is it really a career? It's Roblox football, but yeah, whatever. Football is life. Finds Acid Killer in the corner. Bit of a backpedal. The ball seems slow at times. I don't know if that's just me. Battle for the ball. Cleared over to the corner. Yuki. Finds Acid Killer. I'm not talking about the ball roll, just in the air, sometimes it slows down. Like, because of server lag. Anyway, Acid Killer decides to go the wrong way, as I forgot people could still do that. I can't lie. I'm not used to seeing people jump over the ball in double press. Anyway. As it falls over to Acid Killer. Good clearance, and it's Chaza to make it 4! That's good, Gio. And Dulwich are now probably mostly officially in front. And he's Eggy, why are you trying to claim lag ball? Don't claim lag ball, you're an idiot. Yeah, I know, Chaz has scored a goal. Anyway, let Yuki and Wojtuszek and Acid score now. Anyway. Chaza can't get the cross in. Well. Anyway, ball just it keeps getting cleared out of the front post. There's a cool thing called sending it back post because it's wide fucking open if you can't see. Wojtuszek, Yuki, Seasiders. I think by C Media, but if it's not, it will be me. Carried forward by Dulwich. Chaza can't do anything right. Except for the one goal he scored. But technically, Football is Life did hit it. If you go back, you'll see that Football is Life hit the ball. So it actually should be his goal. It's a hat trick. But it's subs for Dulwich. Why is he placing the ball there? What the fuck's he doing? But Danny Rojas, otherwise known as Football is Life, is coming off. Let him score his hat trick. What are you doing, Pixel? What are you doing? Let him score his hat trick. Nah. Oh no, he's took off Chaza. Oof, thank God. Subs are called by St. David's. Oh my God, St. David's at 5. Yo. Why are you still calling subs? You've already done them. Both teams of 5. Dulwich Town versus St David's United not only has not ended in a forfeit, we've seen 2 mosses that were actually beautiful. We've seen both clubs score their first goals of the season, and now we're seeing it's going to 5v5. What? We're underway. Luka Papix, he's alive! Luka Papix is on a BFC pitch for the third time since probably season 7. I can't remember. As it's all in, oh my. St. David's might start what? Will there be a comeback here for St. David's? Look at this attack. They are going strong. Falls over to Sir Trial. Sir Trial again. Oh my, what a save by Yuki. He played versus Burton. Anyway, ball comes in. Falls back out to... I don't actually know who that is. I just saw 89, so I'm just going to call him 89. Cleared up by the St. David's centre-back. Falls over the top of Sende. 89 with good cover. Why are you calling yourself 89 Mandem? Anyway. 3 minutes to go here. Oh, it's Mackham. Thought so. As the ball's... We got kinda... Anyways. It falls over to Football is Life. Cleared out. Over the top of Wojtuszek. Sir Charles going to try and bring it forward. St. David's trying to make a move here. It's over the bar and it's 4-2. And Zendaya with the goal. Could there be a comeback for St. David's here? Could there be a comeback? And Luka Papix is left. Well, that was quick. Acid is off, and coming on will be the 2 wingers from earlier. Oh no, Luka Papix is back. No! They're taking off Football is Life! No! You can't do that! No! You can't do that! No! You can't be doing that. You're actually horrid. Nah! They took off. Are you joking? Are you joking? He was on for a hat-trick! You shameless piece of shit! Anyway, SD Zogu's going to get back underway as he's on the pitch for the first time since he got subbed off a couple minutes ago. After Yuki gets over the top of the whole St. David's advancement here as they are going all out attack. They want this comeback as someone's not started the timer. Ball is going to be falling back over to Mandem, whoever that is. But anyway, Eggy finds Sir Trial. He pays it back for some reason to 89. 89. Why'd you have to tell him about the timer? Anyway, Eggy loses the 50 as it falls a bit further back for St. David's as Chaza gets it over the top. Eggy with quite poor clearance, but 89 is there to, get it actually cleared. What happened to Eggy being a steward? He should just stay as a steward. He shouldn't even play. He should just be a steward. Anyway, ball comes in and it's not great. Oh, what a goal! It's 4-3 from Mandem! Oh my lord! How is this happening? What? We've seen 3 great goals. We could see a comeback. We could actually see a comeback. St. David's have gone from 4-1 to 4-3 in like 3 minutes. Not even 3. This really gives St. David, not St. David's, Windsor versus Dartfield vibes. If you know, you know. Basically, Windsor bottled a 6-2 lead in like 5 minutes at the end of the second half. Well, the end score was 7-7. Like, that was brilliant to watch. ET because he didn't start the timer. Wait, no, that means there shouldn't be ET. You should end earlier if you haven't started the timer. Anyway, Eggy wins the 50. SD finds Wojtuszek over to the right-hand side once again. It's SD on the ball. Can Dulwich maybe get a goal to put the final nail into the coffin for St. David's? Opportunity, Chazza over the bar, and it's cleared away, but I believe that was 89 there. 89 man then. Oh my god, opportunity. Yuki is lucky Yuki was back. Zogu. No one's back for St. David's though. Footballer's Life has a chance, but it's cleared away by Eggy. 40 seconds to go. And if there's added time, then we'll see how that far that takes us. We'll probably be just like 10 seconds odd. Oh, what, lads? Let's not have a panic attack. Football is Life over to 89. So, that's a great clearance from 89 as St. David's are now going to try and push out. I don't know how long extra time is. I didn't see. But Sir Trial, Eggy. As will St. David's equalise? Will this game actually end in a draw like I said? Will it actually happen? Should I start a gambling company and help people gamble? Probably not, because Footballers Life plays their way. Full time, ladies and gentlemen, Dulwich are somehow victorious in the Derby of Shitters. For the first time in this season, Dulwich win a game, and for the first time in this season, Dulwich and St. David's score a goal this season. Their 5th game in, and they've scored a goal. So we should we should be happy for this. We should be praising both clubs, even though St. David's lost. I don't know why Pixel's begging it. They literally won. I don't know why he's still trying to talk. So, but yeah. So anyway, we don't have a game till 4 p.m. So we'll see you in about an hour. Not in a couple minutes.